It's going to be hot in the Across the Fence kitchen today. I'm here with Julian, Jewelz, Johnson-Perkins, and coming up, we're talking Juneteenth and Jewelz maple jerk chicken.
Indeedy.
Oh, God, it sounds
it's the
good.
best.
Hello, Vermont. We're back with another amazing Vermont chef. Yesterday, we kicked off our Juneteenth exploration of cooking traditions from the African diaspora, learning about African-American fusion cuisine with Chef Andrew Pops Gagnon. Go back and watch that episode on our YouTube channel if you missed it. Today, it's Jamaican vibes with Jewelz Johnson, who's sharing one of her delicious recipes you can make at home. Hello, Chef. Jewelz is the chef-owner of Jamaican Jewelz in Bellows Falls and another of the entrepreneurs growing her business with support from the African Diaspora Foodways Institute of Clemens Family Farms in Charlotte. Jewelz, talk to me about jerk chicken.
Oh, jerk chicken is one of the Jamaican traditional island meals. It was done by the Arawak and the Maroons, and because they wanted to stay hidden from the soldiers, from the English, so they would bury their meat in the ground, and hence jerk. That's where jerk come from. It's a buried meal that they couldn't find them. They wouldn't be able to smell their location. So it's become so traditional in Jamaica that you can't go anywhere and not ask for a jerk.
And for Juneteenth, really like very well appropriate for a celebration of freedom.
From both places as well.
From both places, yeah.
Yeah, and for in Jamaica, in Juneteenth, Jamaica is August 6th. They get emancipated in 1962, and with Juneteenth, here, June 19, they were able to vote and, you know, have freedom and feel like people.
Well, so jerk, what's like normally in a jerk seasoning? And in your jerk seasoning, we've added maple to it. So tell me about jerk seasoning.
So jerk seasoning itself is Scotch bonnet pepper, green onions, thyme, any herbs that you can find and infuse together. That works.
Delicious.
The spices,
the spice is the thing. And so you make it like a spice paste.
A paste.
And then you marinate the chicken?
You marinate your chicken for an hour or 24 hours.
Okay, all right, so pan is hot. We can see we're actually smoking a little bit. So
yes, we're gonna put a little bit of oil just to coat our pan.
Okay, and we're using chicken thighs today.
Which is very flavorful. And give it a few, and you hear that sizzle?
Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh, and already the smell. And there's no, so the seasoning is not on here yet. This is just salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, yes, and you keep it very simple with your seasoning.
So we've got some, oh, sorry, they're sticking to our paper towel. There you go.
Now
I've got chicken on my fingers. There you go.
Yum, yum.
Okay, so we're just going to start off by giving this chicken a sear. So people are doing this at home. They've got some chicken thighs, boneless. And do you like boneless or bone-in?
I like them all. Some people don't like bones, so whatever is your preference, go ahead.
Okay.
And make sure the chicken is seasoned pre.
Okay, so pre-season the chicken, hot pan. We're doing some searing right now. All right, and so then let's talk about making jerk in Jamaica. So we heard the traditional way. You're burying the dish.
Yes.
I don't think we're going to bury the dish, but how do you cook this? If you were cooking this at home, how would you cook this?
So we would light our grill, and so or a smoker, whichever you use or prefer, and then you're gonna heat one side of your grill to 350, and so you're gonna put it on the side that there is no immediate fire.
Okay.
And then you put that down for like a 25 to 30 minutes. You turn both sides, and you keep your chicken hydrated with some beer. I'm not going to say who's beer, but with some beer.
Well, that sounds delicious. And actually, now I'm refining this in my mind because you said that normally, so at home we're doing this on a grill, you would use one of the sauces, you'd marinate it, and then do this cooking step. We're starting off by searing the chicken, and we're going to add the sauce at the end, right?
Correct. Okay. Because we're, you know, depends on where you are. You can enjoy the flavor of anything, but depends on what cookware you have and how you can accommodate yourself and family. So doesn't have to be the grill.
I read that like a wood that you might use when you're cooking it in Jamaica is pimento wood?
Pimento.
Okay. What does that do? So mesquite is a certain type of smoke. So pimento, what is it like? So
you've had, they call it allspice. Is that little pebble that looks like
So now I'm really thinking how good this would be because allspice has that very fragrant, very spicy kind of character. So when you're cooking this over pimento wood,
so if it smells like this now, can you imagine?
And is there any traditional type of grill or any kind of a backyard grill?
So I use a regular grill. So
Okay.
No, nothing in particular. As I said, some people have a wood stove grill. Use that as well.
All right, so wood stuff, good. And then if you're making jerk, like what is a good dish to eat with jerk?
Oh, I would do a chicken or pork or shrimp.
Okay.
Any protein. And also you can be playful with cauliflower.
Cauliflower,
And
okay.
mushrooms, portobello mushroom that is so big and it's
Like a
going to be
big,
soaked
meaty
up.
mushroom, yeah.
You need some big, meaty vegetables and you can apply that jerk sauce to it. You're good.
And then how about side dishes? If you are serving jerk chicken to your guests, what kind of side dishes would you normally?
Traditionally, we do a festival. It's a dough, and it's shaped into a spear. Or we do rice and peas, or fried dumpling.
Delicious.
Another thing, bami.
Bami, okay, I don't know bami. Tell me
Bami is
about bami.
cassava, and so it's grated cassava that
Okay.
you juiced, and then you bake the rest of the body of it. It's like a coconut.
Yeah, I've cooked with cassava before. You can sometimes find grated coconut, or not grated coconut, but grated cassava at
the
some of
store.
the markets. Yeah,
Correct, at the
It's-
Asian market.
Yeah,
yes.
and it's really fun to work with. It has like a very
Gummy.
kind of soft gummy flavor. Yummy.
Yes.
Okay, so Juneteenth.
Yes.
This is a celebration of the day that enslaved Africans were finally emancipated, like found out about their emancipation in the
Yes.
United States, because emancipation had happened before.
Yes.
But it took until Juneteenth, June 19th, for the word to travel to Texas. So this is like the true celebration of finally learning about emancipation. Tell us about the Jamaican independence celebrations. You mentioned August 6th.
And,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Jamaica Independence Day is where we celebrate the independence of being from the British colony. And yeah, we shut down the country and we enjoy our freedom.
Enjoy your food. Are there any types of dishes that you would traditionally eat? Is food a big part of the celebration?
Food is always a big part. And through food, you conquer the world.
Yeah.
And so jerk is a must. You must have some jerk chicken on any celebrated time in Jamaica. So yes.
Yeah. Well, you're now making your food here in Vermont, and you've been in Vermont for a while.
Quite some time.
Yeah, quite some time, which is, of course, why maple now making its way into your jerk seasoning.
Yes.
What is it like sharing your food traditions with Vermonters?
They really appreciate it. And you know what? They ask me not to hold back when I'm making the jerk or anything spicy from my country. They're like, give it to us as is.
Yeah.
And so I do.
And you have your restaurant in Bellows Falls.
Correct.
And you have a food truck.
Correct.
And you do catering.
Correct.
So you're very busy.
I am a busy person because people want so much of us, and in the demand, you have to have these things. You're able to show up at a catering, you're able to sell them a sauce, and you're able to have a place, because after all these events and wants are done, where are you located? So we do have that place to come and sit, and we do have the memory that you can get one of our sauces here and, you know, celebrate with us.
Oh yeah, there's the maple jerk sauce right
infamous.
there. I am so excited to taste this. So now you are one of the chef entrepreneurs who's been in part of the African diaspora program at Clemens Family Farm.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit how that's been going.
That has been going really, really well. Clemens Family Farm, African diaspora has given us so much exposure to media, to the law, to knowing how to integrate in your business and not thinking that you're just a little cook.
Yeah.
You know, it's showing you self-worth, self-rising, and having confidence in what you do, knowing that you're not alone. There are other African diaspora artists as well that are around, because I felt alone. And through Clemens Family Farm, I found out I was not alone. There were more of us in Vermont.
Well, is there a Jamaican community in Vermont?
There is, in so many parts of Vermont, in the farming industry. It's good to have a nice crisp. Yes, perfect. There you
in the
go.
farming industry,
the farming industry, the hotel industry, and also as well as an upcoming community of Jamaicans. But Jamaicans is throughout and have a rich history with Vermont.
Yeah. And do you get a lot of them coming to your restaurant?
For sure, they definitely
for a
show
taste
up.
of home?
Yes, indeed, they do.
Do they have a favorite dish you make?
Jerk.
Jerk. Okay. Well,
Jerk
there you
chicken
go.
and- jerk chicken and festival.
We are getting the and festival. So we're getting the authentic dish. All right. So when the chicken is good and seared, then what is it that we're going to do?
We're going to add our sauces to it.
We're going to add
that,
sauce.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to use this one,
the maple
right?
jerk.
I'll let you do it.
This is Vermont and Jamaica together.
When you first tried those flavor combinations together, I mean, were you surprised how well it went? Were you thinking
I
you
knew
knew
it would work. You
Oh my
cannot
gosh.
have maple and jerk and it doesn't work. I knew, but I didn't know that people would love it so much. They really, really endorse this maple jerk.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm taking a little taste, a little sneak taste there. I wish that you could smell how incredible this smells. Yeah, because as soon as we've added the sauce, so is there sugar? Is there brown sugar or something in it?
There is no sugar.
Maple.
That's the maple. So maple jerk, hence maple jerk.
Okay, and so what else am I smelling? Is it allspice? I smell pepper.
The pimento,
yep.
the habanero, the green onions,
that is incredible.
So it's beautiful.
Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and kind of let this glaze onto the chicken. How can they get their hands on these sauces when they want to make this at home?
So you go to JamaicanJewelz.com and you place an order through us. We ship it to you.
Okay.
And you will have us in your home.
What is maple?
Maple is so good, you gotta say it twice.
And how about reggae medley?
Reggae medley is the best I can describe it to a sweet and sour version. It's made with ginger and vinegar and annata. That's a seed.
Oh, okay, annata, yeah. I know this from being from San Diego. Sometimes we get this in Mexican cuisine too. Okay,
yes.
So this is definitely a dish that people can make at home.
Simple
to do. Let me have a taste over here. So we have our finished version.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I'll pass it along to you.
Let me take a little. I'll just take a
yes,
fork.
ma'am.
All right, let's see. One tasty bite of chicken here.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Jules, that is so delicious.
It is good.
It's spicy, it's vibrant,
it's sweet,
it's peppery, it's sweet. Yeah, will you be eating this on Juneteenth?
I will definitely be having this. How can you not have a maple jerk on Juneteenth? You're missing out.
Yeah. So you're going to be making some. You're going to be making some jerk chicken. You're going to be making some festival. Is there any kind of a drink or anything that would go really well with this?
We do hibiscus and natural with ginger and all. So make sure you have your hibiscus juice. We sell those as well. Come on down to the store.
Okay.
We haven't started shipping as yet. That's to come.
Wonderful.
And we'll be doing a hibiscus Scotch bonnet sauce. Yeah.
Sounds amazing. Okay, so you can see menus, order food, buy sauces, book Jules for catering, and learn more about her cooking on the Jamaican Jewelz website. The address is right there on the screen. And you can also learn more about the mission of Clemens Family Farms and the African Diaspora Foodways Institute on the farm's website. There it is right there. If you've never been to the Clemens Family Farm, it's an inspiring living history site and landmark on the Vermont African American Heritage Trail. While you're on the website, I highly recommend checking out the African Diaspora Reading Room. There are some fantastic cookbook recommendations to help you bring the flavors of the diaspora into your own kitchen on Juneteenth and all year round. So many wasty ways to celebrate freedom. Jules, thank you so much for joining me today. This has been wonderful. Vermont, tomorrow is Juneteenth, and we'll be doing this again, welcoming Chef Alganesh Michael to the kitchen for a demonstration of Ethiopian and Eritrean cuisine. So thank you for learning and exploring with me today, and thanks to the team that makes Across the Fence possible. I'm Amy Finley. This is Across the Fence. Come back and let's learn and explore and taste again tomorrow.